Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8 and 9. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders.
And I plan to get more. A lot of the implants I have in my body are microchips. I have 32 in me right now. I have microchips everywhere. I have one in my calf. I have them in my hands. I have them in my forearms. I have them in my ears. I have them in my shoulder. I have them in my chest. I have a microchip in my right thigh, actually, that when scanned with the phone, it calls 911. I've also implanted 14 magnets and a microcomputer. I'm a magician, and what a lot of people might not realize is a lot of magic is done with magnets. I have them all in my
This bitch has no fucking soul whatsoever. And she's a magician too, so she's definitely a Luciferian. I mean, you can tell just by the colors that she's wearing. She's wearing all black. All black is for Saturn. So you know this bitch is you know this you know you're dealing with a demon here. All right.
hands. I have them all down my arms. I have a magnet here in my tragus that lets me have secret hearing, which is really cool. I
Lying signs and wonders. Enhanced hearing.
can hold my makeup compact. I can hold it there. I can hold it there. I especially love the magnets because I like to walk around and feel the electromagnetic fields vibrating in my body. Some people think this is really weird, but I feel like I have superpowers. I've had a few implants that have given me some problems. The first version of the computer that I had in my thigh cracked and I wasn't aware, and in its cracking of the case, it allowed my body fluids and the computer to all mix in together and tons of other heavy metals. So
Total guinea pig, man. Total guinea pig. Like, here's the thing. It amazes me. It amazes me how much things have changed in regards to convenience. Like, technology has created so many avenues for convenience. Like, it definitely feeds at our need for instant gratification. It really does. And when, all hell breaks loose, when the food starts to get low, when the resources start to get low, and when the dollar crashes, a lot of people are they're gonna need that quick fix of instant gratification, and they'll do anything, and I mean anything, to get what they need to get. Okay, keep that in mind.
yeah, there's been some concerns. I really feel like microchipping could be the wave of the future. I think that as people learn more about microchips and see all the conveniences they can bring into their lives, I think more and more people will be more comfortable with it. And I can't imagine my life without it, so I don't think I'm going to stop anytime soon.
The thing that really jumped out.
Oh, best believe me, it's gonna come soon. Right? They've been jump starting. They've been trying to get rid of cash for the longest, especially during this pandemic. Like, I'm not sure, most of you brothers know this, but there's certain stores you go into, like, say for a Meijer or a Kroger, you go to the self checkout lane, and most of those checkout lanes are only accepting credit or debit cards. Like, they don't even accept cash anymore like that. So they've been definitely in the works of doing that.
At me with this secret hearing. So what does that mean?
Well, I have a magnet in my ear inside a glass case. So it's kind of like a chip, but it's a magnet inside glass. And if I wear a hairpiece that I've made that I use when I'm performing magic, it has a Bluetooth receiver in it with a copper wire induction coil, or I don't know if it's inducing, but it's basically vibrating the magnet in my ear the same way the magnet in your speakers work. So I remove all the other part of the speakers, and with this copper wire receiving the Bluetooth from my phone, I can hear inside my head what nobody else can hear. They're kind of like built-in earphones.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 47
I do.
implants.
Yeah, quite a bit.
So do you weigh more? I mean, does it?
Pay attention to that number. 47. 4 plus 7 equals 11. 11 is synonymous with mind activation. Okay? The powers that be are trying to illuminate the masses with this RFID technology. These powers, they ain't slick, bro. And they use numbers like this to let other people in the know. They use numbers like this to let people know, or let people in the know aware of the direction that they're going to take society in the near future. Okay, but it's just interesting to point out.
I hope not.
These things don't weigh a lot.
No, they don't weigh a lot. I have probably the largest and heaviest ones are the big magnets. You can kind of see them here under my arm.
Oh, yeah, okay. You can unlock your medicine cabinet with your right hand, and you have two circular magnets that you chose to pick up metal objects.
A lot of metal objects.
Yeah. Do you ever pick up things you don't mean to?
I do every time I eat at Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory's cutlery just comes to me, like when it just attaches, and then it'll attach and swing onto the floor and crash, and I always have to apologize for my behavior.
Let's take a deeper look at this. So we've got a table here. Let's see what these magnets do here.
Okay.
So
These bobby pins, like, so whenever I'm doing my hair and I drop bobby pins on the floor, it's really handy to have these. It makes it easy for me to get my magnets up, or my bobby pins, sorry, up off the floor. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, though, when you're trying to get stuff off your hands, when you have magnets on both hands. So
Yeah,
I
I would
purposely
think so. I
only
would
put
think
one
so.
over here, so I can always remove them from the other hand.
okay, well, you still got about 100 of them there. Okay.
Like I said, the heavy cutlery at Cheesecake Factory, I can swing it much like this. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Oh, this is better if it's right on the skin. Hold on. I'm like a human clock. Actually, my clock needs repairs.
And then what do you do with the phone?
I can scan things. So, for example, if I were to have a chip in my heart, scan the chip, it should show
Oh,
you.
wow.
everything.
Yeah, no, it's doing it.
No,
This is the day I married my best friend.
it shows you my wedding video. And you can reprogram the chips over and over and over again to do things.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link.
All right, that's it. Well, let's hop over to the scripts. Revelation 13:13. And he does great wonders, so that he makes fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceives them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had that mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, or 666. All right, those lines, signs, and wonders. I mean, you saw that bitch. I mean, the chick was a human magnet. She had enhanced hearing. She was able to unlock her phone. She was able to call 911 with a swipe of her leg. Yeah. Yeah, a literal human cyborg. All right. And once again, when the dollar collapses, and when the famine starts to run, when the resources start to get low and all hell breaks loose, a lot of people are gonna get that quick fix. They're gonna do whatever they can to make it, anything. But this word mark, G5480, charagma, a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, a mark branded upon a horse, a thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. Okay? A stamp, an imprinted mark, a live physical mark. Anybody that's telling you that the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast is a fucking liar. I'm gonna say that again. Anybody that's preaching that the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast is a fucking liar. Avoid them like the plague. Okay? Let's take a look at the judgment of the people that take the mark for any reason. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive a mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascends up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. Okay? If you take that RFID chip, like you're practically finished. Okay? For whatever reason. All right, and the devil is gonna provide a lot of incentives in his first run in regards to promoting this RFID chip. The same way that he was promoting the vaccine. Oh, if you take this vaccine, you'll get a free donut. You're going to get free food. He's going to do the same thing with the chip at first. But then it's going to be a flat out ultimatum to where if you don't take it, you're going to die. Like he's going to put you on the guillotine and chop your fucking head off. All right, that's how it's going to be. So I didn't want to make this video long. This topic should be short, sweet, and simple to the point. That's pretty much it.